The person controlling this anime avatar wasn't a cute girl as many had hoped. The channel was run by a middle-aged Japanese man.
I mean, to be fair, is he really wrong?
I don't think this love for me. I don't think you the one for me.
YouTube's most hated versus loved face reveals. Hey, I know I'm a little chunky, but I got a face that everybody can love, baby.
There's a moment in a YouTuber's journey that can make or break their career. It's not hitting 1 million subscribers or getting their first sponsorship. Instead, it's when a creator looks straight into the camera and shows their face for the very first time. For fans, it's exciting. Suddenly, there's a real person behind the disjointed voice they've listened to for years, someone to connect with, someone they can feel like they know. But that connection is a double-edged sword, because
I feel like I should have done this. I should have never showed my face a day in my life and then just immediately one day randomly out the blue, hey guys, welcome to Supremelos' channel. You know what I mean? I don't think that anybody would have really cared. I mean, people care about this shit, obviously, right?
while some face reveals are met with love, support, and floods of wholesomeness, others end up as cautionary tales for the rest of the internet. And in one instance, a face reveal didn't just disappoint fans, it straight up tanked the YouTuber's career.
Isn't that crazy though? To think that you show your face one time and now your whole career is over? What the fuck? Am I that ugly? That's gonna be my first and only thought. Now you did it right. I only subbed because of the sex appeal. Yeah, I know. Others might not have, you know?
Actually loved, starting with a face reveal that was never supposed to happen.
Shout out internet anarchist, my bad.
We're looking at the most hated YouTube face reveals and the ones that people actually loved, starting with a face reveal that was never supposed to happen.
I don't know who this
NoraCat
is.
started uploading videos and live streaming on YouTube back in 2017. She was one of the earliest VTubers on the platform and quickly gained a respectable audience that liked watching her play games.
When you're a VTuber though, your whole image is that you are not a real person. Obviously, yes, the person behind the VTuber is a real person, but you and your job is focused around your avatar. You never show your face. Unless you're ready to retire, you don't show your face. You just don't. I feel like that's VTuber 101.
And just chat on random topics. For those who don't know, VTuber is short for virtual YouTuber. It's a term used for creators who use special motion tracking software to match their in real life movements with an animated avatar and then use that avatar for content. One of the most notable examples of this today is Iron Mouse, who is currently one of the most popular streamers in the world.
Today is Cyclotron Day! Cyclotron Day!
What's the appeal of a VTuber though? I've never watched one a day in my life. I'm not interested in watching a VTuber. I mean, I'm sure that there's cool people that run VTuber pages, but it's not something for me. I just don't understand the appeal.
What country is he cycling in? He's cycling in Japan, the country where he lives.
A notable thing about these VTubers is that the vast majority of them like to keep their identity hidden, and that was also the case with NoraCat. Unfortunately, during a stream in 2018, a software glitch exposed her real face to the world, and people did not like what they saw.
No.
Because, as it turned out, the person controlling this anime avatar wasn't a cute girl as many had hoped. Instead, the channel was run by a middle-aged Japanese man who used voice synthesizing software for
Oh, bro was running up a bag though.
girl as many had hoped. Instead, the channel was run by a middle-aged Japanese man.
No way. There's no way that this is the guy that people are probably cranking their hogs to, dog. That's so bad. Holy shit. Yeah, okay. I can completely understand why everybody picked up pitchforks. Dude is actually cosplaying as a girl and running up a bag for it.
Who used voice synthesizing software for the audio.
当時は流れ穏やかで
The clip of this glitch went viral across the internet, leading to people both mocking the creator and the viewers, with comments like, bruh, he looks like his viewers. And that day, humanity was reminded how easily tricked and betrayed they could be. And let's have a moment of silence for the guys that donated money.
That's what I'm saying, because people were definitely invested like, yeah, one day she's gonna show me exactly who she is. No, buddy. He's gonna show you exactly who he is, okay? That's so so embarrassing.
Took this a bit more seriously and started hating on the creator for deceiving the viewers. The backlash only grew louder with every time the clip of this unexpected face reveal resurfaced online. Things got bad enough that the creator had to make a video addressing the backlash, titled "To the English Speakers Who Got to Know Me." In his video, he spoke from his point of view, arguing that the Noracat character was just that, a character, and that what he was doing was just as valid as male artists creating female fictional characters, be it in books, comics, or anime.
I mean, to be fair, is he really wrong? If you go on the Twitch platform right now, you load up a person's stream, they are probably playing a character. So, is this guy really super wrong for doing this? I mean, yeah, he is. Because you're catfishing. You're actually catfishing as a completely other gender, and you are just profiting off of it like crazy. I guess it's more of a moral problem rather than a genuine issue. He can't be sued for this. They got played. He basically rug pulled them. He's basically the hot to a girl, except it's a man. You know what I mean? I don't really think that he's that wrong for it.
アニメや小説と同じように、キャラクターの性格や動きや喋り方などを作者が考えています。すべて創作であり、実在しません。
Something odd about this video, however, is that Nora addressed it to quote English speakers, and there's a good reason for that. You see, Nora never deceived his audience in the first place. Most of his native Japanese audience already knew a man was behind the avatar, and they were totally fine with it. That's because this kind of setup isn't unusual in Japan. In fact, it's so common it even has a name, Babeniku, which is used to describe an online avatar depicting an anime-style female character used by content creators who are often male. The only reason Nora received so much
So basically, everybody in the United States, they're saying, fuck you, give me that money. Bro, he's reeling it in. And everybody in Japan already knew what the vibes was. He's not getting no backlash where it really matters. All he got to do is make a new character and just start from the beginning. He's good.
Was because the face reveal clip spread past his usual audience and reached people who didn't have the important context. Fortunately, he didn't let this setback stop him from making the content he liked, and is still streaming on YouTube to this day. That said, while Noracat's accidental face reveal sparked a wave of backlash, the next YouTuber's reveal had the exact opposite effect. It received nothing but love and support from the audience.
Fire. We love to see that.
I'm of course talking about Jaden Animations, who is one of the largest animation storytime YouTubers on the planet, with over 14 million subscribers and more than 2.8 billion views. And while she's comfortable with showing her face on camera these days, there was a time when her channel was completely anonymous. That is until 2016, when her face was leaked on the internet without her consent. It happened when she visited VidCon 2016 with fellow YouTubers, including Alex Clark. Alex wanted to make a vlog and kept his camera rolling throughout the trip, but since Jaden was with him for a lot of it, she asked him to blur her face before posting the vlog on YouTube, even going as far as offering to edit the video herself.
I mean, that's a lot of editing, right? That's a lot of editing. They probably shouldn't have been on the trip together if he was gonna vlog it, but at the same time, you know, she was a massive person. She just asked for one thing to be done. It definitely would have taken more time in post, but you don't want to burn bridges over something so minute.
Alex, however, didn't comply with her request and posted the video as is, involuntarily exposing her identity to the public, all while joking about making her do a face reveal.
We're looking for Jaden. We're gonna do a face reveal. We didn't find Jaden, but we found her biggest fan. How long have you been following Jaden for?
He did delete the—
If I don't want my face to be on the internet and you do that, she could have sued him probably. She probably could have sued him and won, but I mean, it's not the biggest deal on the earth.
Vlog from his channel a while later, but the damage was already done. More and more people began pestering her to do a proper face reveal. She tried to ignore these requests for as long as possible, but they didn't slow down, resulting in her addressing it in a video in April of 2017, titled "Why I Don't Have a Face Reveal." She opened the video by listing out a few of the reasons for why she held off on doing a face reveal.
few reasons I don't show myself are because I don't want people to have an opinion of my content and who I am based on what I look like. I'm very shy and prefer to keep to myself. I still want to have privacy.
However, while all of this was important, she eventually
Very understandable. Very understandable. You see a lot of the big streamers and YouTubers, they go out in public. They can't go to a restaurant because they immediately get bombarded. So I understand why people wouldn't want to show their face on YouTube or Twitch for that matter, but you don't have to either. I mean, yeah, if you want to please your audience, sure, go for it. But at the end of the day, it's your channel. You don't have to do anything you don't want to. That's my opinion, but I also am not a big creator, so can't really speak on the matter.
revealed the real reason she stayed anonymous for so long, and that was due to her extremely low self-esteem and body image issues. She'd been suffering from a severe eating disorder for quite some time, and the thought of putting herself in front of millions of viewers was terrifying to her.
A nightmare where hundreds of thousands of people are wanting to see you, and then when they finally do, it's at the lowest, darkest point of your life, and they don't even know it.
But after explaining her situation in detail, she capped off the video by doing the official face reveal everyone was asking for, and the support was overwhelming. To date, the video has accumulated over 1.6 million likes, with one of the top comments stating, "This has to be the most heartbreaking yet inspiring face reveal ever." Many people have also shared their own struggles and how watching Jaden's face reveal helped them find the courage to face the many problems in their own lives, cementing this as one of the most beloved face reveals in YouTube history.
Yeah, because sometimes something so simple as a face reveal could give other people like inspiration to get over their own fears in their life. So in that way, yeah, you're being a very good influencer. You're inspiring your audience, but at the same time, you shouldn't give up your own privacy and security over people wanting to goon for you. You know what I mean? Obviously, I don't think that everybody was trying to goon for her. I feel like at that point, everybody was really interested on knowing more about her, but the door was opened without her consent. You know what I mean? That wasn't her option. It wasn't her choice.
And to top it all off, Jaden becoming comfortable with being on camera has also done wonders for her career, allowing her to collaborate with so many other creators, and even participate in and win 2 different Mr. Beast challenges. However, where Jaden's face reveal boosted her career to new heights, the next YouTuber became the laughingstock of the internet after showing himself on camera for the first time.
Okay, it's bad for me to laugh about Dream because Dream got done fucking dirty. The internet did him dirty.
If you've spent any amount of time on YouTube in the past 5 years, you probably know who Dream is. He's one of the biggest Minecraft YouTubers of all time, and at one point, he even held the title of being the fastest growing channel on YouTube. However, for most of his early career, Dream was completely faceless. He did everything in his power to stay hidden from the public's eye, and while this allowed him to maintain some semblance of privacy, it also led to his stans building up unrealistically high expectations for his looks. Not only that, but he also racked up just as many haters over the years, some because of the infamous speedrun cheating scandal, and others who just found him or his fanbase insufferable. Put simply, his face reveal was destined to be a disaster, no matter what he looked like. What no one realized at the time, however, was just how big of a disaster it would turn out to be. It started in June of 2021, when someone posted this picture on the internet, claiming that this was Dream. This was eventually revealed to be an older picture from high school, but at the time, there was no proof this was actually him. However, that did not stop people from ripping into him on the internet.
The thing is, right, and I didn't want to pause too close to the last pause because I feel like that gets annoying, but even if he was a Channing Tatum ass man, right? You're still gonna flame him just because he plays Minecraft and everything. But you also have to take into account, bro didn't have a face cam on his channel for years, and he primarily played Minecraft. Did we think that he was going to be the most beautiful man on earth or the most ugly man on earth? Because genuinely, he's not that chopped. He could be way worse looking.
With one popular tweet reading, "Can we discuss how he catfished 20 million people into believing he's some cute ripped twink while he looks like this IRL? Maybe he was tired of people trying to expose his identity, or just wanted to have the freedom to make on-camera videos." But Dream gave in to the demands and decided to show his face in October of 2022. But instead of just posting a simple video with his face, Dream made the worst decision ever and tried to build up hype for the upcoming reveal. He pulled this off by calling a bunch of influencers and having them post their reactions online. No!
Hello. Hi. This is me. This is what I look like.
Hey! Imagine beforehand you give Dream a call, like a FaceTime call, and he just, fuck, I have to put the mask on. Hello, brother. Would you like to run some Hunger Game Minecrafts? Like, bro, I would be so awkwardly, sure. What's up, man?
Yeah, how's it going, man? There you are.
There I am.
Oh shoot! What the heck? You look like a baseball player. You scream baseball player to me.
Hello.
Oh my god!
This backfired horribly. The stunt only made his stands raise their expectations even higher, while his haters found the whole thing extremely cringy.
Yeah, I wouldn't have done that, bro. I'm not gonna be calling around everybody. I'm just dropping the fucking video. Let everybody react at the same time. Let's see how people really feel.
Them dislike him even more. So when the actual face reveal happened, it went just as bad as you might expect.
Dropping it. He's not even that chopped. He could be way worse looking. I think that his haircut is ass personally, but he could be way uglier.
Shortly after he posted the video, phrases like "he's ugly" and "to put the mask back on" began trending on Twitter. He also got turned.
No, "he's ugly" being trending on Twitter is crazy. Put the mask back on, trending on Twitter. I'm closing out my YouTube. I already have enough money. I'm out of here. You know what I mean?
Into a meme with people comparing him to Rumpelstiltskin from Shrek and the troll face. Put simply, Dream's
crazy.
face reveal became the prime example of what not to do in this situation. The next face reveal, on the other hand, showed exactly how powerful it can be when done right. James Relison, aka the Odd Ones Out, is an animation storytime YouTuber similar to Jaden, and just like Jaden, he remained completely faceless for the first few years of his career. But as his fanbase grew in size, so did their curiosity, and soon people were scouring the internet trying to uncover his real identity. Fortunately, James was quick to notice this trend before anything happened.
People are so goddamn parasocial though. Like, to an unhealthy amount, people are just so parasocial, because just enjoy the content that's in front of you, man. Why are you demanding more from your audience? You're not even paying him.
The point in time when you were an animator seeing lots of success and you had never shown your face. You were completely faceless. Was that a choice to remain anonymous? Like kind of by accident, not because of choice?
Yeah, it was just because I was like, you know, I wanted to show my cartoon self and stuff. But then people were like starting to look for it, you know? They were like going on like
starting to dig.
And I was like, oh, this is kind of weird, because like my mom has a blog and she would like post off to the public, to the world, like pictures of me. People were being weird about it.
So before anyone else could leak his face to the public, James decided to take matters into his own hands. But instead of making a big deal out of it like Dream, he came up with the idea to show his face in the most nonchalant way possible.
Oops, and this is a bit of a weird question, but what do you look like now? If you're not comfortable showing a picture, that's fine, I was just wondering. Okay, I'll do a face reveal later. If we're gonna do this, it has to be its own video with a lot of build-up, okay?
His viewers were pleasantly surprised by this face.
He didn't add any build-up to it. It was creative. It wasn't like, okay, we're gonna make this a whole situation where we're trying to get 2 million views on the video and we need 10,000 likes, 100,000 likes on this. No, he was just like, all right, bet, fuck it. Here's my face. Hope that y'all like it. I'm going back to what I was doing. That's the way that you should be doing a face reveal. Dream just hyped it up way too much. He hyped it up like he was a supermodel. He's not a supermodel, but he's not the ugliest person on earth. This is how Dream should have been done.
Face reveal, with people calling it the best and funniest face reveal in YouTube history. Another comment also pointed out how well his voice matched his face, stating, "James is the only animator who matches their voice completely. Above all, the sheer casualness of the reveal allowed his audience to relate with him, even more than they already did after hearing his stories about working retail, comfortably putting the Odd Ones Out as the gold standard for how to do a face reveal without unnecessary drama." Unfortunately, the next YouTuber's face reveal was nothing but drama and controversy from start to end.
I've heard about this guy. What's his name? Corpse. I've heard about him before. I have no idea what type of content he ever made. And I don't know why he basically is no longer on the internet. Maybe it's because of the face reveal, but I have no idea.
Corpse Husband once had the fastest growing channel on YouTube, with each new upload getting tens of millions of views. Fast forward to today, and he's nowhere to be found. While his story serves as a cautionary cautionary tale about what happens when stan culture goes too far, we've already talked about the sky-high expectations surrounding Dream's face reveal, but even that doesn't compare to the outright delusions fans had about what Corpse looked like. You see, while Corpse was already decently popular thanks to his horror and creepypasta videos, his popularity exploded through the stratosphere in September of 2020, when he was invited to an Among Us lobby. This lobby featured some of the biggest creators on the planet, including Ludwig, Jacksepticeye, Pokimane, and many more, all of whom were shocked to hear his insanely deep and raspy voice for the first time.
I don't know, I guess I haven't done a face reveal, so.
Corpse's voice is like infrasonic bass.
Is that real?
Oh my god.
It's real, believe me. He sounds like God.
I mean, he has a crazy voice for sure, but you know what? People get famous for less these days, so I'm not even gonna make no judgment there.
And the devil should sound like.
I feel like your voice is hitting a part of my ear that's never been hit before.
The clip of his voice leaving creators speechless went viral, drawing a wave of new viewers to Corpse's channel, some of which were disappointed to find out that Corpse's content was completely faceless. He was extremely careful about his privacy and went to extreme lengths to keep his identity hidden.
No, nobody in my real life knows about it, and I've had a lot of weird situations come of that.
What kind of weird situations have come up?
I have an apartment, and so when I have people come over, it's like, don't go in that room. And they're
that's like your YouTube room?
Yeah. And they're like, why? They're like, how do you have this money? And I'm like, I don't know. I just come off sketchy to everybody.
Because they don't know the truth.
I want to know what this guy looks like now. Honestly, after hearing his voice and seeing how he dresses, he has to be some like rock punk looking dude. I don't care about it, but I want to know.
And they're like, you're hiding something. Yeah. It must be a dead body.
Like, I can't answer simple questions.
How does remaining anonymous affect your social life?
Pretty much eviscerated.
Yeah, so you don't have any social life now?
No, not at all.
Despite this, Corpse quickly rose to stardom. At one point, his channel was gaining up to 160,000 new subscribers every single day. However, for every million fans who simply wanted to enjoy his content, there were thousands who became borderline obsessed with Corpse. One fan even went as far as to tattoo the waveform of his breathing sound on their body. But with no face to match the name,
weird.
These obsessed fans started building their own fantasies about what he might look like.
That's weird, dude. You're getting a tattoo of my breathing on your arm. I am a YouTuber who hasn't even showed you my face. You have no relationship to me. Seek mental help immediately.
While doing everything in their power to uncover his true identity. And while he managed to stay anonymous for a long time, things took a turn for the worst in March of 2021. It's unclear if it was the work of an obsessed fan or an online troll, but someone found out everything about Corpse and doxed him online.
No.
This alone would have been
Bro, why are people such haters though? Why do people feel the need to just dox people and put personal information online before others are ready to let it out pretty much? Why? What's the point? That's one of the reasons I just do face cam. I don't know if I'll ever hit the top line. At that point, most of my information is already out here. You guys know I have a wife. You guys know I'm married. You guys know I live in Connecticut. I tell you guys about stories from high school and college. Like, it is what it is, bro. Life is life. And the internet is weird to the point where you will have haters or you will have parasocial people who go back into your past and try and find everything about you. It's weird, bro. Just enjoy what you have in front of you and call it a day.
Stressful enough. However, Corpse had to face an even bigger problem than being doxxed. The overwhelming backlash. When the leaked pictures didn't match the out-of-this-world beauty standards his stans had imagined, they began attacking him and calling him ugly across social media.
Gaining a ton of traction now.
There's no way that this guy is not showing the leaked photos of him.
I'm not going to be showing those posts here. And that is for two reasons. One, I don't want to expose the guy, and two, people are being absolutely shitty about the person featured. Which, I mean, if it's just some random person or it actually turns out this is Corpse husband, still shitty. Absolutely a ton of people responding with really nasty comments, calling the person in the photos ugly among other things, which also prompted other Corpse husband fans to write things like, this alleged face reveal just showed how fucked our world is. You think Corpse is this mega hot guy, then y'all start bullying him when he didn't meet your standards, as well as saying he literally sings.
I just looked it up. Yeah. Okay, understood.
About how self-conscious he is about his appearance, and you guys are out here bashing him because he didn't live up to your fantasy. Disgusting.
If I ever reached 160K subs in general, I would be happy. To be getting 160K new subs a day is wild. I will show you right now. I'll show you right now. I don't like to talk badly about people, so I'm not going to comment on it. It's more or less about the fact that people had an idea and thought of what Corpse Husband looked like due to the voice, and since it didn't match up and he's not the most beautiful man ever, he's not the most manly man ever, people lost their shit. That's just what it comes down to. It's one of those phenomenons where it's like, we're waiting for GTA 6 right now, and no matter what they deliver to us, either people are going to say it's the very best thing on this earth, or people are going to say, wow, we waited for this, we waited all these years for this. That's basically what his face reveal was. You can't always make people happy.
He tried to ignore the hate at first and even posted 3 more videos after the leaks. Tragically, the psychological toll of being labeled as ugly by tens of thousands of people became too much for him to bear, forcing him to disappear from the internet entirely.
I can understand why he would take off, man. That's rough. To have the whole internet calling you ugly, you're losing mad subscribers at that point. People are no longer tuning into your videos just because you don't look how they would like you to look is crazy. It's insane. The internet is a brutal place and some people can't handle it.
Fortunately, the next face reveal went better than the creator could have ever expected. Since this is an internet anarchist video and it's been almost a year since our last video about him, you already know we have to bring him up. Penguin Zero, aka Charlie,
my fucking goat. Love Charlie, bro.
Is one of the most popular YouTubers of all time, known for his white t-shirts and deadpan expression. But it wasn't always like this. This might be hard to believe now, but for the first 10 years or so of Charlie's career, he was completely faceless on the internet. His content already had the wit and humor that's earned him an audience today, but instead of turning on the camera, he preferred talking over gameplay footage like many other YouTubers of that era.
Watch out, smart people, I opened a door. Oh shit, I saw right through that camouflage trying to blend into the floor. On a normal adversary, that probably would have worked, but I have trained myself to distinguish a floor from a human.
Things were going well for Charlie.
Doing something like this nowadays, you can't get anywhere with this. If you make content like this nowadays, people are going to flame you. The first thing that you're going to hear is, no face cam? What mic are you using, dude? You're never going to make it. Look at Charlie though. Look at Charlie. It's because of his dry humor for sure. He says the dumbest shit ever. It's funny. It hits almost every time.
But then in 2015, his life hits rock bottom.
At rock bottom, and I'm at the lowest point in my life, but I'm trying to be optimistic because my girlfriend broke up with me and I just couldn't find a job. Still can't find a job.
It was also around this time that one of his friends offered him advice that would change his life forever.
Why did you want to show your face? Because like, I know a lot of people don't want to. Did you want your audience to like feel, you wanted them to know you on a more personal level?
No, I'd never. Absolutely. I don't want anyone to know me on a personal level. I don't like the parasocial relationship aspect of it. The main reason was actually because I went through like a really, really hard period for a bit. And a buddy of mine, he said that like maybe if I opened up a bit more, like I'd feel better, less alone.
Charlie implemented this advice by making on-camera videos, first on Snapchat.
Just want to show off my slipper collection real quick because I'm pretty fucking proud. Got some puppy slippers, reindeers, bear claws, and pigs.
And to his surprise, many of his viewers found him incredibly handsome, with comments like, I did not expect him to be so good looking, and every human being has a flaw, and I will find his. You can't be funny, handsome, and fit without some flaw, right? This support gave him the confidence to start posting on-camera videos on YouTube as well, and the rest is history.
Shout out the internet anarchist. Charlie's a pretty beautiful man, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I'm glad that I started YouTube and I'm gonna end YouTube with my face in it. I will never go faceless. Maybe for some videos here and there, maybe streams some here and there. Probably never though, honestly, if I'm being realistic. Feel bad for some of these people. It's not cool to be put down like that, but it is what it is. What can I do about it?
I don't think this love for me. I don't think you the one for me. I don't think you see me when you fucking up all in your dream. I don't think you got trust for me. Just ain't what I say.